Earlier, I mentioned that a child is not born hating anyone. A child is not born to be a murderer, a killer, a liar, a thief. All of these qualities are learned. All of these qualities are conveyed to the child by adults or by the society in which this child is born. Earlier, I also mentioned the fact that a lot of books are considered to be sacred. I think that no specific book is more sacred than another. All books are written by people who are inspired to write them. And I think you'll find wisdom in all of them. The trouble is when you take a specific book and then you claim that it is more important than other books. But back to the child again. This time I just want to mention something. I do get email, and one of the concerns is about something I said earlier when I said that in Microdacism we try our very best to help each other to be the best human beings that we can be. We try to help each other to practice the things, the qualities of humanity that we think are worthwhile. Peace, love, harmony, justice, equity, and we do our best to apply to all people. Well, somebody is concerned, how can you say that when in fact there are bad people in the world? I have a theory about that. And in a video that I did earlier, I mentioned the fact that it is up to us to separate the behavior from the person. We have to separate the behavior from the person. It is perfectly okay to love the person and do not agree with, endorse, or embrace the person's behavior. This is something that we must always be conscious of. But this is what I wanted to say. I believe that a child is born innocent. A child doesn't hate. There is no prejudice. There is no intent to kill or murder or to steal. Unfortunately, children are born into societies, they're born into families, they're born into religions. And as they grow up, they adopt the behavior of that society, that religion, that organization. And they become what they were trained to become, whether it was done actively or not. That's what I believe. I think Gahil Gibran was absolutely right when he said that your child simply came through you. I think the best that any parents can do for the child is not to impress on that child your own prejudice and hate and discontent, but allow the child to grow up to be the best human being that that child can be. You're there to guide them, to be as a safety net, and to make very sure that they're educated enough to make the right decisions, educated enough for them to think for themselves, so that they can in fact erase a lifetime of mistaken beliefs, and they're smart enough not to adopt the hate and the prejudices and the negative aspects of humanity of their organization, their religion, their parents, and the adults around them. Think for yourself.
you.